Some good hardwood. Look at these bucks in my backyard. There's 2 bucks. One's only a 2-pointer. The other one's a 4-point. They just wander right in here like they own the place. It's some good hardwood. They like the wood. Look at that. They came right in my backyard through the gate, I guess. I was just outside too. They just came right in here like they don't even care. Now they're stuck. This is really neat. I was just saying the other day that I don't see a ton of deer back here because the woods are kind of encompassed by houses. Those deer came right in through that gate. Sorry, I'm looking at the deer, not the camera. They came right in through the gate. I guess, I don't know how they got in here. There's only one place, unless they jumped over the fence. I was just outside 2 minutes ago chainsawing, and I came in and they followed me right inside. So I'm filming out of the window right now. Mavy, get down. I hope they don't see me. Mavy's playing with the blinds. Whoa, we got a buck mounting a buck. They're gay deer. One of them's gay. Get down, Mavnoid. Mavnoid is in the window. Don't scare him, Mavy. I probably shouldn't post that. One was getting funky with the other one. If he steps on that wood pile, it's gonna fall. Mavy, don't scare him. I don't want to miss any of the action. I'm filming through a glass window with no tripod. And I'm zoomed in, so it might be grainy. I was already zoomed in. They're trying to figure out how to get out of here now. No. Mavy's trying to get in the window and she's gonna scare him. I don't want to miss him jumping over everything to get out of here. Look at this. I don't see this happen. They haven't been in my yard for years and years and years. They're trying to figure out how to get out of here now. Here they come. They don't have to leave. Make yourself at home. That's some good hardwood. He's smelling the cherry. I don't want to scare him. See, he started to come right up in here to there's some better grass up near me, but I think he looked up here and saw me in the window. Oh my gosh, right over. Oh, there they go. No. There might be some action happening here if this other one jumps on that wood. They go right over it. That's a 4-foot wide pallet with wood stacked up on it, and they're jumping right over it. Mavy? Mavy, get out of the window. Oops, sorry, I'm looking at Mavy and I'm not filming. Mavy's looking too. Look at Mavy. Okay guys, so that was just a cool little introduction. That actually happened after I did the chainsawing that I'm getting ready to show. And this here is just a look at a delivery I made. There is all kinds of deliveries going on right now. Wood is flying all over the place. So I delivered that, and then I came out here to the wood yard and picked up another round of good dry hardwood. And that's a picture of what I pulled out, and it's a lot of sycamore, which is just, it's the driest stuff I can find. There's some maple in there that's dry. It's basically sycamore and maple about the whole load. But yeah, so I rooted through the wood pile and got some dry wood. And this is just me loading that up. I'm just gonna speed this up and let y'all check it out as I load this in my truck. And I got the wood splitter on the way, so I got the power to split this heavy sycamore and maple stuff. And I'm looking forward to using my new splitter on this. That's why I went ahead and came out here and collected more, because like I said, the orders are flying out and I need to keep fresh dry wood coming in. And I want to use my splitter, so here we go. Thanks for tuning in. And one more side note on this video, guys. I just wanted to mention that you will probably see some of this out of order, because I am pretty far in advance on my videos. I got them produced and ready, and I air them 3 times a week. And I like to stay ahead of that because it's really taxing, as busy as I am, to make videos. Like right now, I don't even know how I'm going to keep up the next couple weeks. There's so many things to go on. But I digress. This video will probably air later, and as soon as I get this new log splitter in, I'm going to be so excited to have it. I'm going to be posting videos on that. So you will see the new log splitter probably, a week or 2 in advance. And I'll go ahead and air those videos of me getting the log splitter and using it, and why I purchased it and everything. And this will probably air after that. So if it's out of order, that's why. Sometimes things just get a little bit out of order, because when I do something that I'm excited about or that needs to be pushed to the front of the line, I'll publish something immediately, and then something else will either just get pushed back or everything gets pushed back. And sometimes it's easier just to move one video instead of having to reschedule all of them at once. So things get a little bit jumbled up, but mostly it's in order.
Stay, I was met by a surprise.
What's up, everybody, and welcome. It's that time of year and wood is flying off the shelf. Let me show you what we got. This whole stack has been reduced here over to the right. That's been sold, and all of this in here we've excuse me, we've been taking down. That was stacked all the way up to the stairs. This whole half is gone, so the wood is selling. And if you're looking at this cherry right here, I'm burning that myself. That is actually really good wood. It's just got a little bit of punk on the outside and it's kind of messy. It stains my hands red, but it's cherry wood and it's actually really heavy and solid all the way through except for just that outer layer. That's that tree I rescued out of the woods earlier this year in March or April, and it was already dead for several years, but it's burning really good. I just don't sell that because it doesn't look pretty. So I don't want anybody to think I'm trying to do anything funny, but the sales are flying off the shelf, and I just have, this is all my wood I need to process. That stuff out there is bone dry, barkless, dead standing elm, and all those big rounds to the right of it there. I just got those in from tree service yesterday, and that's why I bought a splitter. I'm sure you'll see another video on that and the reasons why I bought the splitter I have and everything, but if you look at these rounds, that's just some tough splitting with an axe or a maul. I mean, I'm sure you can all watch my videos and see that I'm capable of doing it, but when you just want to grab stuff and go, I mean, the easy stuff gets picked off at the tree service, and if you want to split that, I mean, I don't know if you can see that. That's either sycamore or elm. It's hard to tell because the bark came off, but I mean, look at that log there with the knots in it, and I mean, you can see all the ripples and waves in this log here. So you just need the power to get through it. I just want to be able to grab rounds and larger wood too and just split them and not have to worry about fighting with it sometimes. So we're still going to split wood with an axe, but I got the splitter here now. I got so much stuff to go to production to get caught up on. I just need to turn that splitter on and get through it. I mean, there's more really large rounds down here on this end. And this will all be on the channel if you haven't seen it already. Sometimes the videos get out of order, but that's a big old heavy piece of wood right there. All of those rounds are large, heavy, knotted stuff. So I'm gonna get that splitter here and go through those, and that's all dry. I mean, you can see that's, I mean, bleached out from the sun and dried. That stuff's ready to burn. So let's get on it. Today, I'm just gonna use the chainsaw and buck all this stuff up right here. It's ready to burn, ready to sell. So let's get going on that and get it in the wood pile because wood is flying off the shelf.
While I get this saw fired up, I just wanted to mention that I'm going to run this footage at regular speed for a while. You can listen to the noise that these little logs make and tell how dry it is. I mean, they have the classic bowling pin sound. They're clanking around. This is dry wood ready to burn. And here in a minute, there's a little bit of a safety thing I wanted to show. And I'm just going to air it straight up like it happened. This saw had a little bit of kickback, and I was leaning over, bucking up these logs, and the saw came about 6 or 8 inches close to my face. So it just ended up catching an edge. You can see the log shifts, and I think it just catches the tip of the bar just right, and I'm leaning over, bucking, and the saw kicked back towards my face. I mean, it wasn't like a huge deal, but it's just something that you might want to see to take into consideration of always being careful. And like right now, I forgot to put my safety glasses down. I'll do that shortly. And I did have them on when that happened, but you don't want a chainsaw scar across your face, I promise you. And I think it's just worth watching. It's interesting, but I certainly learned from it and want to make sure in the future that I keep the tip of my bar away from those logs a little bit better and be more alert if I can. Because I was not expecting it to happen at all. It took me by surprise a little bit, and I was in control of the saw, but even though I was holding it firmly and in control, it still kicked back. So there it was, guys. If you made it this far in the video, there's me almost getting hit in the face. I don't know what else to say. You know, this is a dangerous thing. Chainsaws are dangerous, and cutting timber and logging and even cutting firewood is dangerous. So it's a reminder to always be careful and learn from your mistakes, and that wasn't a huge deal, but it could have been bad if I was leaning over further and I wasn't really in control. And just in the future, if it gets worse and you do it again, keep your face away from that thing. Keep your safety glasses on. I try to wear them whenever possible. Chainsaws certainly need safety glasses. I don't really care about the hearing protection so much. I don't feel like it's that loud. I think chaps and safety goggles are a must. I was in the automotive industry fixing cars for 16 years, and one day I was using a grinding wheel, a cutoff disc, and those things spin really fast. I don't know how many RPMs there, 1,000 RPMs, how many thousands of RPMs they spin off the top of my head or whatever, but a DeWalt angle grinder with a cutoff wheel type of thing. And I had a grinding disc basically disintegrate. It fell apart when I was grinding something one time, and I was grinding a bolt off of a car, and I guess it just hit a corner of some type of sheet metal or something. Right, it hit an edge or caught an edge, and broke while it was spinning. That thing spun around. That I had I had sunglasses on that day. I had Oakley sunglasses on, and that was kind of what I was just using for safety to keep sparks out of my eyes and stuff. But you might want to go further than that and get something that has some type of safety glass in it, because I don't know if sunglasses could shatter or what in a different way that a plastic used in safety glasses would. I don't know if there's any difference. A lot of them, I think, are just straight up plastic. So they help, but like automotive windshields or safety glass, they don't shatter the same way regular glass does. It would be nice if you had safety glasses that were the same type of plastic. But anyways, that grinding disc disintegrated and shot in my face, and you wouldn't believe how much force those things have coming off there at 2,000 RPMs or whatever they're spinning at. I'm not going to go look it up right now, but it gave me a black eye. It shattered my Oakley sunglasses and blew them off the top of my head, and I had like a bruise underneath my eye, and those sunglasses were toast. Almost lost my eye that day. So you never know when it's going to happen, guys and girls. I love using chainsaws, absolutely love them, but I think it's worth noting that you never know when it's going to happen. You cut and cut and cut and get complacent, and it could take years or months. But one day you could just cut your bar the wrong way, the tip of it, and it could kick back like that. I've had chains come off of the saw when I'm using them. I feel like that could be a dangerous situation, even though they just kind of fall off the bar and just fall straight down. I feel like that sprocket's spinning around in there still, and if it caught that sprocket and jerked the chain, could come whipping around or something. I don't know if that's happened, but it scares me. It's worth taking caution, I think, and I'd like to have some chaps. It's the only other thing could be worth having, and eye protection. And I also wear gloves when dealing with wood, because they just tears your hands up. I get all kinds of splinters in my hands dealing with wood. The Osage orange has been tearing up my hands. I deal with it a lot, and it's just tough, wiry, strong wood. It's a little bit stringy, and it's just really tough, so it gives you splinters. But yeah, eye protection, chaps, gloves, I would recommend it. And I don't wear chaps, but I'm thinking about buying some sometime.
This has been such a good chain on this saw. I got it off of Amazon for like $17 or something, and it's been great, but I just did hit a nail. So, you know, cutting wood on pallets works, but I'm kind of reconsidering it because there's so many nails in pallets. So I mentioned it in my earlier video. It's probably not the best solution though. So live and learn. I'll probably run a couple strokes, file this here when I go inside. That's some good hardwood.